The Georgia Dome is the world's largest cable-supported stadium. It's been a fantastic venue for the Super Bowl and, of course, is the permanent home of the NFL's Falcons. Gets to about the 27. They'll get the ball here at the 27. They're going to pitch it. Still moving. Tackle was made by Barrett Ruud. 7 yards there, and that will bring up second down. Pitch out. Still pushing. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Turner gained around 6 yards. That'll be enough to get the first. It's the tailback. He's still going. Piscatelli was there on the tackle.
Michael Turner can see the field so well, and as a runner, you need to have that kind of vision to be successful.
James tackles him for a loss at the 49.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He gets out to about the 48-yard line. Barrett Ruud makes the tackle. He needs to get rid of it. He catches it and is tackled immediately.
The Falcons are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
Comes down with it. He's brought down at the 6 by Jackson.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
They go with a toss. Is it a touchdown? They're saying no score on the play. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. He gets popped as he throws. Cox has it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about quarterbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
He rolls right. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. He gets out to about the 9-yard line before he's hit and dropped. Just about 3 yards there.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
All kinds of pressure. And it's completed.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
He gets another carry. John Abraham is there on the tackle.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action. Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
He throws left. Breaks another.
I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high, but when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
Leftwich gives it up the middle. Graham picks up 5 yards with the carry. This is the 9th play of this drive. Here's the give. He's going to be tackled for a loss.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Here's the throw. He goes up high for the catch.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
Short throw to the right. Gain of 8 on the pass, so that'll make it 2nd down. And this is the 12th play of the drive. Ward gets another carry. John Abraham is there to bring him down. 1 first down after another.
I know NFL fans love seeing the big plays, but NFL coaches love seeing exactly what's going on now with this offense. 6 first downs on this drive. Their defense is resting on the bench. This is picture perfect. They were trying to work that ball down the field. There really wasn't anything there. They dump it off, and not much underneath either.
He'll get it again. Sidbury makes the tackle. This is the 15th play of this drive. And they're coming after him. Derek Ward was the intended receiver on the play. So the field goal unit is on the field to try for 3 points. They'll be looking at a 38-yard attempt. It's 4th down. This will be a 43-yard field goal attempt. And he makes it. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Matt Bryant puts it through for the first points of the game. Douglas fields it at the 1. He's tackled at the 27-yard line. The Falcons want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
Section 3, row 37, seat 10. You've won an all-expenses-paid date with the cheerleader of your choice.
Short throw to the left. Tackle was made by Phillip.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.340. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
And he will lose yardage on the play.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off. And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
throws it out. Barrett Ruud was there to bring him down.
Well, they gained some yards on that one, but really a good job by the defense. They knew all they had to do was just keep the ball in front of them to stop them on third down.
Down in the end zone for a touchback.
The Buccaneers were having their way with this defense last time out, but were held to just 3 points. They'll look to top that here.
They go with the run. Still working. Tackle was made by Mike Peterson. Ward gains about 5 yards on the run. Again with the run. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. Lofton is there on the tackle. Passes the ball.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
They hand it off again.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Give to the tailback. Tackle was made by Cofield. 9-yard pickup, and that makes it third down. He throws right. Pass is complete. To the 20. The stop was made by Eric Coleman. Kellen Winslow Jr. with his third reception. Dumps it out right. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
We ain't no joke.
The Buccaneers get into the end zone first.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Matt Bryant tacks on the extra point. Here's your Sprint drive summary. Brought down at the 30.
This offense really needs to get something going in this series. A game like this can quickly get out of hand, and before you know it, you have to get away from that game plan and start taking more chances.
Turner gets the call. James was there to bring him down.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Tackle was made by Barrett Ruud.
Yeah, I don't think that was a designed quarterback run on that one. He simply couldn't find anybody open, saw a running lane, and boy, that didn't stay open for very long either.
Again, he'll get the call. Turner does a great job to get free and pick up the first. Dumps it out left. Makes the catch.
And quarterbacks love the screen pass. Not only do they get an easy completion, but it also slows down that pass rush just a little.
Gets the ball away. Drops the sure pick. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
All of our upcoming home games.
Feeds it to the back.
Yeah, and defensive linemen aren't the big fat guys that they used to be. These guys are athletes. They can move, and if you don't fool them on the delay, they're going to be standing right there in the face of the running back.
He passes short. The stop was made by Barrett Ruud.
I always have to snicker a little bit when I see a pass play like that. I can almost hear John Madden talking about, how can you pick up the first down when you complete the pass short of the sticks? What are they thinking about? And he's just so right. The Buccaneers put together a really impressive drive that last time out. You can just see how confident they are right now.
Gives to the back. Lofton is there on the tackle. Ward picks up 2 yards with the carry. Again with the run. Cofield was there to bring him down. Ward comes away with 2 yards on the carry. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Chris, that was a pretty nice defensive stand.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
Douglas fields it at the 37.
There's still plenty of football to be played, but so far this offense seems lethargic. They really need a spark here.
They can't bring him down. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. That's a 7-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down. Screen pass to his wideout. They tackle him for a loss. 5-yard loss on that one. Gets the pass off. There for the catch. Barrett Ruud makes the tackle. What happened there?
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
He rolls out to the right. He needs to get the pass off.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
They hand it off. The stop was made by Phillip. That brings up 3rd and 10. The defense has him surrounded. Deep pass, end zone. Knocks it away. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Not a good bounce on this one. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. Andy makes it out to about the 21-yard line. Davis was there on the tackle. He throws left. He's there for the catch. The tackle was made by Moore.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
The counter. Still going. Gains his way to the 43-yard line before several defenders bring him down. Flag on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back. Holding offense.
Repeat, first down.
So first down once again, but a long ways to go following the penalty. He rolls right. Huge pressure by the defense.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Short throw to the left. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Kellen Winslow Jr. now with 4 catches in the game. They're going to pitch it. Moore drops in for a loss at the 40.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive. The offense really needs to get something going on this series. Maybe even just a field goal on the board is enough to get them jump-started.
Here's the halfback. The stop was made by James. James has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. He'll get the call again. He makes his way to about the 35. Jermaine Phillips was there to bring him down. He's under a heavy rush. Sacked.
I really like what they did that time. Nice job by the Buccaneers.
Gets the pass away. Piscatelli makes the tackle.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
And they're not going to get it. Great stop.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
They down it at the 5-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Ward takes the handoff. Ward fumbles it. They'll pile up for it. Cofield picks it up. The Falcons come away with the football.
Great job fighting for the ball at the bottom of that pile. It's hard to imagine anybody's going to wrestle the ball away from him.
They go with the run. Jermaine Phillips was there on the tackle. Jermaine Phillips is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. Ryan hands off to the left. Turner picks up 2 yards with the carry. So here we go. It's 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Short pass to his left. Makes the catch. Touchdown. The Falcons would not have gotten better field position, and they take full advantage after just 3 plays.
Matt Ryan got the job done there, and we've seen him do it so many times over the years. That's the thing with him. He comes through time after time.
They get him at the 28-yard line. They'll set up shop at the 28-yard line. There for the reception. The tackle was made by Mike Peterson.
The Buccaneers get another good gainer that time. This offense is finding early success in the passing game.
Dumps it out right. Chris Houston was there to bring him down.
The Buccaneers are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time.
Throws it short. It's incomplete.
It's hard to believe that you can overthrow somebody that big. That guy is a huge target. You can't miss him.
Throws it. Leaping catch.
The Buccaneers are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground. Throws it. Brings it in.
The Buccaneers are picking up nice yardage just about every time they go to the air. I'm not sure what's happening with the defense right now, but they seem a little out of sorts.
On the ground with a tailback. Breaks a tackle. No official signal yet. The call is touchdown.
What a run that was. He was trapped behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to go down for a big loss. Instead, he breaks the tackle and runs it in for the touchdown.
Matt Bryant packs on the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Dropped at the 33-yard line.
The Falcons got a little boost on that last series by punching it in. Now they want to build on that.
Turner on the handoff. Tackle was made by Phillip.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Sheds one tackler. Jackson was there to bring him down.
Michael Turner really has a special sense of how a play is developing, and he knows the blocking assignments of those guys up front. You can just see it. He is very patient. He waits for it to develop and then takes full advantage.
Brown makes the tackle. Nice running with a veteran today. He's up over 100 yards now. Defense closing in. He's dropped. Barber gets to the quarterback for the first time this year. Tampa Bay has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. No one can come up with it.
Wow, is that a bad throw? I don't know if the ball slipped out of his hands or what, but you have to make that one.
Passive is there for the catch. The Atlanta Falcons use 6 plays and take it 65 yards for the touchdown.
Matt Ryan really delivered the goods that time. Wow, he made the perfect choice, and now they're celebrating 6 points.
Elam makes it a 3-point game. Let's take a look at the Sprint drive summary. He breaks the tackle.
The Buccaneers took full advantage of their last offensive opportunity with that touchdown. Now we'll see if they can extend that lead with this drive.
They'll give it off here. Ward gains around 3 yards on the run. From their own 30-yard line. Gets the pass away. Falls incomplete.
A missed chance to make a big play there. He seemed to get a little too excited and just made a really poor throw.
The pass is away, and he caught it.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Here's the give. He fights forward to around midfield before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. Ward gets it on the inside. Ward picks up about 4 yards on the play. That brings up another 3rd down attempt. He's running out of time, and the receiver has room to run. To the 20. Stiff arms, and he's brought down.
That was a big-time throw right there, and we're starting to see this more and more around the league. The quarterback having confidence that even if the receiver is defended well, go ahead and still take a shot and see if he can make a play.
Lofton is there on the tackle. Graham gets 8 yards on the play. Moves to his right. Comes down with it.
The Buccaneers are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
And the defense has a heavy rush.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
To the end zone. Strouder catches the ball in the end zone, or at least it looked like he did. He did not score. This is the 11th play of this drive. Tries for the end zone. Stevens has it for the touchdown. That's his 3rd touchdown, and we're not even at halftime.
And he's just picking this defense apart. You can see when he comes to the line of scrimmage, he almost knows what they're going to do before the snap of the ball.
Matt Bryant adds the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary. At the 30. Stays on his feet. The Falcons have put together a couple of nice drives back-to-back. Let's see if the defense can adjust. Here's a draw. The stop was made by Adam. Here's the pass. Tackle was made by Jackson. Michael Jenkins makes his 3rd catch of the game. And they'll run him again. Phillips was there on the tackle. Turner picks up about 4 yards on the play. They go with the run. He didn't get back to the line.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Into the end zone for a touchback.
The Buccaneers have been rolling so far, and now they can really start to take control of this one with another touchdown.
Passes to his left. Coleman was there to bring him down.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
Gives it up the gut. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Ward picks up 5 yards with the carry. Again with the run. Brought down at the 45 by Coleman. 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up third down. Gets the pass out. And it's completed. Jackson makes the tackle. Leftwich has made some great throws in this one, finding plenty of holes in the secondary on his way to over 300 yards. Hands it off. Ward gains around 3 yards on the run. Passes it out. He makes another catch. William Moore is there on the tackle. Bryant now has 5 catches. Leftwich gives it up the middle. Did he get there? They give him the score.
I'm sure the defense is getting a little tired of seeing this guy celebrate after his touchdowns, but if they don't stop him pretty soon, he's going to run out of touchdown dances. I wonder how many he has.
Matt Bryant adds the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. At the 30, at the 40, across midfield, down the sideline, to the 20. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Holding by the receiving team. First down.
The Falcons will begin this drive at the 27. Passes it. The tackle was made by Johnston. Brian Finneran makes his third grab.
Come on, now.
Throws it deep. This is going to be close. Did he come up with it? They say no, he didn't have it.
I don't care who you're talking about. That was a tough catch for anybody in this league.
Short throw to the right. Jenkins is able to make his 4th reception. Passes on the move. Defender gets his hand on it, and the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Down in the end zone for a touchback.
The Buccaneers looked very strong that last offensive possession. They capped it off with a touchdown. Those are exactly the types of drives coaches love to see unless you're on the defensive side.
The stop was made by Jerry. They line up at the 20. Again with the run. Mike Peterson was there to bring him down. Mike Peterson has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. John Abraham makes the tackle.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
He makes it to the 42-yard line.
The Falcons are looking to dig themselves out of this big hole that they've dug themselves into, and at the very least, you have to show the guys on the other bench you're not going to roll over.
Throws short. Pass is complete. Phillips was there on the tackle. Brian Finneran now with 4 catches in the game. He throws short. Michael Jenkins with his 5th grab of the game. Throws it short. Rondy Barber makes the tackle. Brian Finneran now has 5 catches. He throws left. Makes the grab. No signal yet. We'll see what they rule. They're not going to give it to him.
Good try. That was a really good try, but let's give the officials credit. They got it right.
Throws just as the pressure gets there. Douglas gets in for 6. Wait. No signal yet. They give him the score. Matt Ryan has thrown 3 touchdowns. Jason Elam tacks on the extra point. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Smith fields it at the 1. They get him at the 31. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Ward gets the call. The stop was made by Cofield. Let's send you to the studio for this brief halftime break.
Welcome to the Halftime Show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Let's catch up on what's happening on the scoreboards. Here's a look at the top performers from around the league. Steven Jackson has rushed for over 125 yards. Let's turn to your game stats. A pretty good offensive showing for both of these teams. Derek Ward has rushed for over 75 yards. Tampa Bay is on top 31-21. Now let's take a look at some of the top plays from the first half of your game.
second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Atlanta. He'll take it from the 2. Hit and dropped at the 31. The Buccaneers will set up shop at the 31. He throws right. Kellen Winslow Jr. just proving once again that he is an extremely versatile weapon, passing the century mark in receiving with that reception. Here's the throw. Clayton has it go right through his hands. Michael Clayton was the intended receiver.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
Dumps it out right. Makes the catch. William Moore is there on the tackle. Jeremy Stevens makes his 3rd catch of the game. They hand it off. Tackle was made by Cofield. About 6 yards on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Here's the give. Derek Ward gains about 4 yards. That will be enough for the first. Fights forward to about the 26 before he gets taken down. Ward gets 3 yards on the carry. Off play action. Now he's on the move. That's his 4th pass for a touchdown.
And there's no question this is a passing team. When this guy gets hot, and you can see him get in sync with these receivers, it's just fun to watch. Maybe the bigger difference today has been that he's been getting some perfect protection.
Taken at the 5. He takes it back to the 29-yard line.
The Falcons are in a dangerous territory right now. This one's gotten a little out of hand, but a touchdown on this series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going.
Rolling right. Got time, and now he's taking off.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Throws it out. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down. He rolls right. And they get to him.
It's one of the toughest things about getting blitzed is that everyone has to execute their block perfectly. It's one-on-one blocking. One guy misses a block, and your quarterback's sacked.
Still moving. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. The Buccaneers will look to build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series. Makes the short throw. No completion.
And that's the kind of pass you throw time after time, day after day in practice, and then you can't hit it in the game. Remarkable.
The pocket is collapsing. He thinks he hauled it in, but we'll see what the officials say. So after conferring, they're going to say he was out of bounds.
Good try. That was a really good try, but let's give the officials credit. They got it right.
Passes the ball. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
He makes it to the 42-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Here's the give. Piscatelli was there to bring him down. Piscatelli makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Flips it out short. The tackle was made by Jackson. Jenkins brings in his 70th catch of the season. Turner will run it again. Black was there to bring him down. A pickup of 5. That brings up 2nd down. Short pass to his left. Caught and dropped. He's got 6 catches now. 3rd down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a 1st down. Turner gets another carry. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. Gaines Adams makes the tackle. Ryan gives it left. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. White was there on the tackle. Gets the ball away. There for the catch. Touchdown, and they're still in this one. The Atlanta Falcons take it 60 yards in 7 plays.
Matt Ryan got the job done there, and we've seen him do it so many times over the years. That's the thing with him. He comes through time after time.
Dropped at the 28-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Here's the give. Abraham makes the tackle.
Those big guys up front, they just keep pushing the defense back. At some point, now you're going to have to do something to try and stop those running lanes, but then look out. The passing is going to be wide open.
Throws it short. Pass falls incomplete.
Well, you could tell he wanted to get some air underneath that throw, but unfortunately, he got too much air under that one, and it just hung up there.
Short throw. He's there for the catch. William Moore is there on the tackle.
The Buccaneers have been unstoppable when they go to the pass. You'd think the defense would make some kind of adjustment at halftime, but so far that just doesn't seem to be the case.
Gets the pass off. He catches another. Chris Houston makes the tackle. He's simply putting on a passing clinic out there.
Yeah, and this defense should have to pay for admission to this clinic because I tell you what, he is teaching them a thing or two about playing offensive football. No matter what this defense does to try to stop him, they simply cannot.
Eric Coleman is there on the tackle. Kellen Winslow Jr. has 7 catches in the game. Gets the pass away. He gives the Bucs a 1st and goal.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Tosses it out. Still pushing. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Well, if you're going to make a living in this league as a running back, you're going to have to make somebody miss at some point, and that was a big somebody in the backfield that time, able to escape and stuck it in for the touchdown.
Bryant tacks on the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary. From the 5-yard line. Brought down at the 30. The Falcons were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out.
Let's go, baby. Come on, let's go.
Tackle was made by Jackson. Turner gains about 5 yards on the play. Dumps it out left. Cox intercepts it. The stop was made by Michael Jacob. Cox once again makes his presence felt. That's 2 picks for him. Gives it off. Makes his way to about the 25. They get 9 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go with the run once again.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough.
1st down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. Leftwich hands it off straight ahead.
And you can start to see the frustration in the defense's body language. I always thought that was such a weird term, body language. What is that? Your body talk? But you can see just watching these guys on the field that their shoulders are slouching and they are getting upset.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. The Falcons turned the ball over on an interception their last time out. On the ground with a tailback. He can't bring him down. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's in for the score. The Falcons, with one 70-yard play, have put up 6 points.
Impressive play that time. Not only did he understand what the defense was trying to do to him, but his vision enabled him to find the hole and make a big play.
And they won't get the 2. Looked like the defense was expecting them to run it there.
Yeah, I don't know why when they saw that defense, they didn't try an audible out of that play. I'm sure the coaching staff felt pretty good about that play going in based on what they saw on film, but that couldn't have been what they were anticipating there.
Brought down at the 34-yard line. The Buccaneers are hitting a good stride right now. They'll look to make it 3 straight touchdown drives. Throws it. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leftwich with 5 touchdown tosses in the game. Matt Bryant tacks on the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. At the 30. Hit and drop at the 34.
The Falcons looking for another 7 on this drive. They're still behind, but they can build on the momentum of that last drive if they can put one together here.
Hands it to the back. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. James was there to bring him down. Throws it. There for the reception. Tackle was made by Piscatelli. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Throws it short. The stop was made by Jermaine Phillips. Kelly with his 3rd reception. Short pass to his left. To the 10. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Ryan has thrown 5 touchdowns today. Jason Elam adds the extra point. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Smith fields it at the goal line. Still working. The Buccaneers have been very efficient. 3 touchdowns each of the last 3 times out there. Brings it in. Tackle was made by Mike Peterson. Askew makes his 3rd catch of the game. Leftwich will hand it off. John Abraham was there on the tackle.
And when you can run the ball for first downs, it sets up the play action. Now look for this team to be able to mix it up, and that can be so tough on a defense.
Tackle was made by Mike Peterson.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Ward gets the call. The stop was made by Cofield. Cofield is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. Short pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, they brought the blitz, and the offensive line just unable to pick it up that time to force the incompletion.
Goes into the end zone for a touchdown.
The Falcons on that last series proved they can move the ball on this defense. They just need to keep it rolling now.
It's the tailback. He fights forward to about the 23. Barrett Ruud is there on the tackle. He passes short. Tackle was made by Brown.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
They'll keep it on the ground again. The stop was made by Jermaine Phillips.
The Falcons have shown dominance in the ground game. They're not letting up one bit. They'll probably look to keep pounding it so they can tire out this defense in the 4th quarter.
Tackle was made by Phillips.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
is on the move. The stop was made by Barrett Ruud. Brian Finneran has 7 catches in the game. James was there to bring him down. Michael Turner passes the 2,500-yard mark with that carry. He's playing on a level that none of us have ever seen. Just got that one off. Roddy White was his intended target.
Third down.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Stand your lanes, baby. Stand your lane. Let's keep it line here.
Passing. It's tipped away. Brian Finneran was the intended receiver on the play.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off. Jason Elam is one of the most accurate kickers in the NFL. He rarely ever misses inside of 40 yards, and is really a pretty good long-range kicker, too.
From the 5-yard line. At the 30. Drop at the 40. That return will set the offense up nicely.
They did an outstanding job blocking for the returner, and he repaid their efforts with a huge gain.
Gives it up the gut. It appears that we have a flag on the play. And that flag was thrown in the area of holding.
Repeat, first down.
First and long now after the penalty. Gets the pass away. Tipped away. Bryant was the intended receiver.
Second down.
Defender gets his hand on it. And now the offense will be faced with a 3rd down situation. The pass is away. Tackle was made by Hutchins.
The Buccaneers are continuing to find success throwing the ball. The pass protection is solid, and the defense with a very conservative approach playing off these receivers, allowing them to get open.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. 4 yards on that play, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll work the right side. Won't be stopped. Mike Peterson was there on the tackle. Ward gets 6 yards on the carry. Here's a pitch left side. Ernest Graham picked up the first down after the gain of 4. And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Our score is the Buccaneers 59, the Falcons 44. The Buccaneers have a good shot at widening the gap even further, starting the 4th quarter deep in enemy territory. Here's the pass. It's there for the catch. The stop was made by Coleman.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
They'll go with the run once again.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Graham, the ball carrier. John Abraham cracks him down, wraps him up for tackle number 5. Here's the give. Tackle was made by John Abraham.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowered.
The Falcons will start this drive at the 21-yard line. It's the tailback. The stop was made by Jackson. I expected to see them pass it here.
Well, I understand you don't want to get completely one-dimensional, but at some point you have to crank it up and try and make some plays, and I think that time has passed.
A couple of yards there. That'll bring up third down. Throws short, and he caught it. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Tackle was made by Rude. Seems to me that this is the time in the game where every play call for them is some type of pass.
Yeah, and really the way the game is played these days, if you're good enough throwing the football, you can make conservative pass calls that are essentially like run plays.
Michael Jenkins makes his 7th grab of the game. Gets the pass out. He thinks he hauled it in, but we'll see what the officials say. It was a good catch.
I like it when the officials get together to make a call like that, because really that one could have gone either way.
He throws short. Comes down with it. He gets in for 6. Matt Ryan putting up impressive numbers. That's touchdown pass number 6. Up and good. Here's your sprint drive summary. Smith fields it at the 2. At the 30. Hit and blocked at the 36-yard line. They missed the field goal their last time out. Let's see what they can do on this drive. He doesn't get back to the line.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack. When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
On the ground, right side. What about that play?
Well, I always like to see an offense stay aggressive, I guess. But at least in this situation, it's a fourth quarter, you have the lead, I can understand the call.
He brings it out to the 39. The Falcons will begin this drive at the 39-yard line. They give it to the tailback. Barrett Rude was there on the tackle. Passing in this situation seems like it would have been a better idea.
Passing in every situation seems to me like it would be a better idea, but when you have the clock working against you like this, it's time to put it up.
Michael Turner picked up a nice gain of 7 yards. That'll give them the first. Toss. He's still going. Tackle was made by Allen. This play call really didn't make much sense.
No, at this point in the game, when you know that not only is the defense working against you, but so is the clock, a run call here probably is not a very good idea. Michael Turner with some very solid running that time. If there is an opening to be found on the defense, this guy is going to find it and exploit it.
Passes it out. The stop was made by Piscatelli. Michael Jenkins now with 9 catches. Receiver has it on the screen. Pass play gives them a gain of 6.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Pitch left. He's dropped for a loss. Adams tracks him down, wraps him up for tackle number 5. Throws it short. Leaping catch.
And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
He's hammered in the backfield.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Screen pass to the back. Touchdown Falcons.
I'm trying to think of any scenario that they don't go for the 2-point conversion here. I really think that's the right call.
Give to the tailback. Can't get the 2-point conversion. And they really needed to convert that one.
Yeah, this offensive line is good, but when you're asking them to jam it in from a couple of yards out in this type of emotional setting, I think it's too much to ask. I like throwing the ball away.
Brought down at the 33. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Huge pressure by the defense.
And when you throw a football that hard, it just leaves no margin for error because there's no room for the wide receiver to make an adjustment.
Gives it off. Lofton tackles him for a loss at the 33-yard line. Lofton is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. On the ground with a tailback. Lofton is there to bring him down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Douglas takes it at the 21. He's tackled at the 27. The Falcons will set up shop at the 27-yard line. Gives it off. James makes the tackle. Second down now with 10 to go.
Let's go, baby. Turn it up.
Passes it. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Field was his intended target. He rolls out to the right. And it's completed. Rondy Barbert is there on the tackle. Michael Jenkins increases his receiving yardage total for the game to 100. Clearly, he came into this one ready to show his stuff. Here's the throw. Pass is complete. He's dropped at the 29-yard line by Piscatelli. Bryant has been unstoppable. That last connection gives him 500 yards. Tackle was made by James.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Again with the run. He's going to be tackled for loss.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way. Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
And it's good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Breaks a tackle. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. Throws it out. Bryant brings in his 6th catch of the game. Passes the ball. He makes another reception on the drive. Byron Leftwich is having a tremendous game. 600 yards passing is unheard of. Hands it to the back. He gets out to about the 38-yard line before he's gang tackled. Gets the ball away. The stop was made by Cofield. Stovall makes his 80th catch of the year. Leftwich hands it off. This will be a delayed call. The call is not a touchdown. First down, goal to go. Ball on the 1. Toss. Touchdown, and that puts them on top.
No need to give it to a fullback down here on the goal line with this team when they've got a halfback that can cram it in there like that.
End zone. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. That seemed like the right call to go for 2.
Yeah, I like the call. I wasn't too crazy about the play call itself. Typically, in that situation, you have a specific play against a specific team that you have great confidence in, and that one just didn't look very special.
They get him at the 28-yard line. They'll go to work at the 28-yard line. He throws right. Rude was there on the tackle. That'll be a 7-yard pickup.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
Michael Turner gained around 6 yards. That'll be enough to get the first. They'll give it off here. They gain 5 yards there. That brings up 2nd down.
There you go. There you go.
Moves to his right. Throws it short. Has it on the sideline, but was he in bounds? The officials will huddle. The ruling is incomplete.
I don't care who you're talking about. That was a tough catch for anybody in this league.
Short pass to his left. Stovall makes the tackle. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
That's a gain of 5. That'll bring up 2nd down. Gets the pass off. Tony Gonzalez doesn't make it. Or did he? They're saying no score on the play. They're down inside the 5 now. Ball on the 1. Passes to the end zone.
I think we're going to see a big 2-point conversion try here. Obviously a 3-point lead, really significant at this point in the game.
Rolling right. Makes the catch for 2. Great job there. They were able to convert.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the 2-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted to do and executed it perfectly.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Hit and dropped at the 22-yard line. They give it to the tailback. 4-yard gain, and that will bring up 2nd down. Graham fumbles. Moore picks it up off the ground. To the 20.
What a tremendous play by the defense. You really began to get the feeling this offense was getting something going. They stripped the football out of there and kill the drive, kill the momentum.
He rolls right. Receiver has it on the screen. Touchdown, Falcons.
Michael Jenkins brings so much to the table as a wide receiver. He's really an asset to this offense.
And the point after is good. Here's your sprint drive summary. He'll return it from the 1. Brought down at the 31. The offense will take over at the 31. He throws left. Makes the catch, and he is dropped. Stovall picks up about 4 yards with the catch. He goes deep this time. Makes the grab. No signal yet. We'll see what they rule. So after conferring, they give him the catch.
Really nice effort along that sideline. What a great example of body control and little finesse.
Gets the pass away. So they pick up the 1st down, and I wouldn't write this one off just yet.
But down 2 possessions, now you have to start working the sidelines and really thinking about the clock because you have to score here and get the ball back.
Harris is there to bring him down. Strouder makes it 5 catches for the game. Throws it. Makes the catch. Harris is there on the tackle.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big body guy like that that can catch the football. Nice play.
No one can come up with it.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Rolls right. Now he's scrambling. He does a good job to hang on to the ball. Askew now with 4 catches in the game. Throws it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. They get the score, but I'm thinking it might have been just a little too late.
No question it's going to be a tough challenge from this point for sure, but not totally hopeless. They still have life left.
Extra point is good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. They will line up for the onside kick, and it's simply this. They don't recover. This game is over. Jackson makes the tackle.
Well, that big mountain just got a little bigger for this team, and now it's up to the offense to see if they can just run out the rest of this clock and end this game.
On the ground with a tailback. Hit and drop behind the line. Yet another run that goes nowhere, and that's been the theme for him today. Runs over tackler. The Buccaneers will take a timeout. That's their second of the half. Hands it to the back. The Buccaneers take a timeout, and now they have no timeouts remaining. 4th down. This one will be from about 43 yards out. It's good. Let's take a look at the Sprint drive summary. I had my doubts about that kick.
Yeah, he just squeezed that one in there, didn't he? I'm sure he's going to be exhaling for about the next 30 seconds.
He squibs it. Smith takes it at the 20. McCood was there to bring him down.
The Buccaneers have a little work to do now. They've got to get it into the end zone. You can't get much more exciting than this.
Passes. The stop was made by Chris Houston. Stovall is having a whale of a game. That makes 200 yards receiving. That'll do it from Atlanta. The game's top plays and stats are coming up right now.